Yo, man, this is October 9th, 2020. I was I was watching some emperor ceremony yesterday and well, this morning, not yesterday, on my cell phone, and I was speaking about certain things, and but it was 2000. What it said? 2000. What was it, 2019 or something, the ceremony, but they played it like 2000 something, and then they played it 11 months ago. I don't know, I gotta look at it when it was, because I went to sleep right after that. But this is it. In Japan, I was my name is Ralph Lane Jr., but in Japan I was known as Hit. Shit. But it's me, Shiloh, but I was known as Hideyoshi, but also known as Onaja. You know, to my wives that know me in Japan, I was known as Onaja. But I'm gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? I was speaking about my situation concerning my neck. I don't know if another person knows how real physics is. Like, you ever heard of the urban legend of the girl with the cut mouth? Like, she got like slash mouth and stuff. The reason why that happened, I'm the head of all social star charts, and it means the head of the energy and force of the spiritual guardian god Empress. When this guy named Capo had cut my neck on Avenue I with some other guys, that we got into an altercation, and then they had chased me and ended up cutting my neck and stuff, right? When that happened, that's how come. You remember, I'm the head of all social star charts, so I'm the paradigm of time. That means all past, all present, and all future. That means the sequence of time of certain people according to their social star chart. Certain things can happen way ahead of time, 100, 300, 500 years ahead of time, 700, 900 years ahead of time, in the past, and then it could be in the present time, and also in the future time, or future, throughout all future. So during the time sequence of certain empresses, that's good. That situation, if they're doing metaphysics, mythology, or magic, is gonna develop in their reality. You might even have people that might be sawed in half just because of that happening to me at a time, and then healing. But say at a certain sequence time of an empress or a family member, say that I didn't heal according to this star at a certain time, like when it happened, it say that situation, because remember, a star intensity of light at a certain time, and the reason of the social habitation, even of points of distances of the 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 acknowledgement of one's physical reality, even of one's view, and also one's intellect, and also out of regard to the reasons of social dignity and intensity of existence, right? But only for me, Ralph Langell knows this information like this that can really teach you. But when I got my neck cut, you'll have certain feminine beings that was empresses or purity, or beings of purity, even stars themselves, that could get sawed in half and heal instantly, or some could get sawed in half and have to wait a certain distance of time just to heal, because depending on their position of their social star chart, and of the empress, even at the time, you know what I'm saying? Because depending on the reality of the the social conduct of the of even the matter and the rejuvenation of certain things at a time. And when I got chased down and they cut my neck, it caused certain feminine beings or certain beings, even family members, it can even be certain men, because say if they did a mythology, metaphysics, or to a spiritual guardian god empress at the time, it could cause their mouth to be cut open. So you might be thinking, you might have a chick that was doing magic and think that she became some monster or something happened to some empress, and it identifies according to the intensity and light even at a time in the physical matter. And I'm the head of all Asia. Also, their social star chart: Japan, Asia, China, all of it, all of it. I'm the head of all their social star charts, so that's why you have feminine beings that have their mouth cut open. You know what I'm saying? Like you have people with their mouth cut open or slit in their mouth. If you don't believe me, if you don't believe me about the if you don't believe me about the situation, somebody was just calling me about making a video. If you don't believe me about the situation, just check. That's how serious the situation is. You know. Well, I'm letting you know, if you know your mythology, metaphysics, your mythology is the materializing of one's higher origin of anatomy. So, if you know if the materializing of one's higher, or you could say the meta education of intensity of higher origin of anatomy. I don't want to explain everything a certain type of way, but you'll have to figure it out for to know for yourself. And that's all I could tell you. Real physics, real science to the anatomy and matter. It's called the urban legend of a mouth slit open, the slit mouth. The urban legend: slit mouth woman, the slit mouth lady, the cut mouth lady, or slit, whatever you call it. And then you have certain men that say they did that to their wife. So no, that's bullshit. That's just a man lying in mythology and physics. That's why I tell my wives in Japan, according to their height, I'm a wonderful man. I would never do nothing like that ever on purpose. Not even if I had to put you away, because one has to respect one's appearance. And for other reasons in the paradigm of time, if something happened, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't want an individual acknowledged a certain type of way, and one would know how serious their life is, even in depth, and I mean being their soulmate. So another person, they told you they did that, then that's fucked up. I'd rather just do certain other things. I would never do nothing like that. But if a person tells you that they did that on purpose, and that's something else. I never did nothing like that ever on purpose. But Capo, the guys that chased me down, they're the type of individuals that did stuff like that on purpose with the other feminine beings in my social habitation, because they're jealous of Asian girls and white girls and Asian girls. But some of them hang out with white girls that they just don't care. They seem like they're cool to get their way or what they want, but the urban girls or brown skinned girls around me, they usually they be hating, like those fat, especially the ones on my block, the fat slothful ones, the ones that not supposed to even be around me. They be hating on you know some of them dark skinned girls, and and some of them are dark, and they all, even the brown skinned ones and even the other light skinned ones, they be hating on Asian girls. Like they really don't like Asian girls. Like they try to do it. I don't know if you ever seen the movie. It's called Players Club, where they try to get feminine girls raped, and other men to do other things, and they just smile and laugh, and so they just don't care. And the type of people marrying your family, and then they just for them to let their emotions, how they truly feel, go, they become cynical. They become very cynical, and that's just because how they really felt throughout all the time and stuff towards individuals. So you gotta be very careful about certain things and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I knew this from a long time ago when a person seemed they really just didn't care. You know, so I love my Asian family, but I don't want to be around them. But when you look at them and you see what they look like, you could tell the reason of jealous emotions and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I don't have nothing to do with that. Even the feminine being upstairs in my house. You know what I'm saying? So well, in the house that I'm in, that they had me sleeping in the hallway. Yo, listen, look how real this is. They had me sleep. They don't want me to take a shower and be cleansy or clean. They had me asleep in the hallway. They put their rat chemistry around me the other day. It got all on my sneakers. And then on top of it, they've been flaring up their foul intellect emotions. Because remember, they're urban people, they're brown skinned people. They've been flaring their intellect emotions of this precise social gathering, and causing the flare up of the neuroactivity of their conduct around, and cause foul odors and smells and stuff all around me. And then I can't even take a shower. I want to go inside to go take a shower, and they've been acting funny for me to get naked outside just to take a shower, and it don't make no sense. They were trying to cause a situation because they don't want me around speaking about this information, but I'm telling you anyway. Then on top of it, I'm over here. I'm outside. I'm over here. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm actually in the hallway. I'm outside. I'm in the hallway, and then you have these people doing these funny things. Like, these are nasty girls. How would you want to? But because I would get dressed and I would go other places and stuff, that's what's causing it. And they're jealous emotions because I don't want to bury my intentions. I don't want to have sexual intercourse with a feminine being and cause my intentions or stars to be buried in a certain person that's foul, or just wanted to go shopping, shopping in a bin, in a, like, what I'm saying, in a trap bin, and doing certain type of sacred metaphysics, and then next thing you know, a person will never be able to have a consciousness, and then they'll vote. And then I don't want to bury my intentions. It's 2020. I'm not burying my intentions in no foul chick. You know what I'm saying? So if Asian people didn't know how to refine, they might look at it a certain type of way, because they might look at it at a time that Asian person didn't care. So if a person doesn't know their physics to the human condition and why humanity, then hey, that's on you. I'm the only one that can really refine the star chart, literally Ralph Lane. But me speaking, that's even pointing at myself making a video, the only one. But whatever, I can't say nothing but so much. But that's about it, man. You know what I'm saying? And then these chicks, according to habitation, when they learn their physics science, and then you found out what caused the foul odor and smell is the gathering of foul intellect or foul matter of the physical reality also. This is why when you go outside, you look on Flatbush, look at the consecration, look at look around at the ground and look at certain consecration. That is just the overall conduct of the reason of their mentality and existence through time and their comfortability. Like, if you see a dirty floor, what do you think is going on if you see a chick or going around it all the time? And then you have refinement, and then you have an individual, say you go in front of a store, you have an individual that cleans the store, does certain things all day, this and the other, so and so. And then you have concrete people, clean cars, pull up, that's clean, drive, park, and go. But when you look at the floor and you see the floor is dirty, and then you see somebody constantly there in all type of situation. You tell them to leave, they won't leave, and the next thing you know, the floor is dirty and all type of stuff. That's natural conduct of one's physics, and we're in the year 2020. We're in a year of refinement. We're in the year of reflection. We're in the year of the jewel, stone, and elements. So you got to think about that type of conduct in time, and then say somebody clean the consecration, then it gets dirty. It's because the everyday foul activity of their conduct. This is like what I told individuals even in China, like, yo, you being some of these chicks that was being whores was fucking up the social star chart at points of time that's gonna cause a lot of situations according to the humane condition of certain points of social gathering. Same thing I used to tell the people in Chinatown before I had to move out of New York. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't stay here no more after I told me that. There was so much things going on. A lot of chicks were like known whores. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the chicks on CCTV drama, the Asian CCTV drama, those are known whores. Those are chicks that's trying to make my wives, the spiritual guardian God, have their purity appear. That's supposed to literally refine with me, and being whores with certain people that claim to be family, and then you don't know if it's just a dollhouse or certain type of education, or the way they have the outlook on life is like they just don't care. When people do stuff like that, you're supposed to care. You're supposed to have an outlook on life for a person to care level. You might look at certain shows that maybe are alright, but then when you have chicks that's a representation, they don't care because they just want to be whores and hookers and break individuals. It's just like what I told the Mings. You have people literally going after my children, even when I'm ones I hollered at. You have people even going after my children, literally trying to kill them in the paradigm and trying to make them break their oath. You had girls already broke their oath that wants to get at the family, and it's just like a person of association, and they're just trying to get at them in the paradigm. You can't break your oath. You know what I'm saying? A person not supposed to do nothing spiteful, but these chicks are doing it spiteful because they done been hookers and whores, and then nobody won't go be with them. So what's gonna happen to them according to the humane condition is already gonna be fucked up to the Empress, because you gotta know what's going on. Another Asian family of sacred knows what's going on. Even the Mings are hollering at my children. That's how serious it is. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? But you'll know for a fact after a while, if a person tries to get you into a depth of reality to do something fucked up, and then it happens, remember, is mythology, metaphysics, dealing with conduct of literal matter and current at the time. So, anyways, October 9th, 2020, today's date. This is Ralph Lane, Emerald, also known as Emerald Ming, JaPaN himself, literally, and also known as Onaja. I have nothing else to say. Love one.